Hello, this is John, host of MGTOW is Freedom. Let's talk about why relationships fail. Relationships don't fail because women are bad. Relationships fail because feminism fucks them up. When a woman isn't acting like a woman, when she's acting like a brainwashed feminist, someone who has been indoctrinated into the mindset of the modern feminist, they all overvalue themselves. They all think they're beautiful. They all think they're princesses. They all think they're entitled to the romantic dream. All of them think that. And I don't mind if real women, want to dream that and they want to act like women, but feminists do not act like women, but they still want to be treated like a goddess, like a princess. And so you can never, ever have a relationship with a feminist because she's always going to want to be treated perfectly. How many of you guys have experienced this? Women cannot settle when they're feminists. They cannot settle with a man and accept the man the way he is when they are feminists. There is a sense of entitlement amongst feminists that is just mind-blowing these days. They want you to conform to them because what do they provide? A face with makeup on it. And they don't even do a good job at that, most of them. So what if they have a vagina and tits? So what? They're everywhere. Why does every feminist woman, which is, in my opinion, about 95% of all women, why do they think they're that special, that good? It is because of all the Oprah-ized bullshit, red book, cosmopolitan crap they've been soaking up through magazines and the media, movies, and now the internet. What a bunch of hooey. These feminists can stick it in their hooey. You get into a relationship with a feminist, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna let you be the man you are? Is she gonna admire you, respect you, and support you? Hell no! We all know this because we've had relationships with feminists. What they do is they see what you're willing to give and they test you. They test you. They push you and then they shit test you. And they see how much they can get out of you. Then they decide if it's enough to stay with you. It's not men that are pumping and dumping women. It is feminists pumping and dumping men after they get all they can. If they can be satisfied with the man in his current state, as far as money is concerned, then they set about trying to change you, to get you to behave the way they want you to behave. By denying you, by punishing you, by shaming you. Feminist relationships always fail unless they destroy the man. Destroy him. If he's a great moneymaker, they'll drive that money-making capacity out of him and drive him to work. That motherfucker will be at work 12 hours a day to make his feminist bitch happy. And then what happens? Then she complains he's not home. What kind of fucking thinking is that? It's feminist thinking. That's why they can never be happy in a relationship, ever. They always want more out of the man. They always want better. They expect the perfect behavior. If you give the feminist woman attention that she likes, and you don't even know she likes, then next week if you don't do it the exact same way, she'll be mad about it. The next week, if you do it exactly the same way, she'll be mad about it because you're not being original. If you do it wrong the next week, she's going to be mad at you for any reason under the sun. And if you do it perfectly the next week, no matter how perfect, she's going to be mad at you. There is no way to win. Why would she be mad at you for doing it perfectly again? Well, because it didn't feel the same to them. They're feminists, and it's how they feel at the moment. You, as a man, in order to please a feminist, you have to be able to read her fucking mind. All feminist relationships are due to fail. short or long term. Short or long term. Because you may make a lot of money. You may be a handsome motherfucker like me. You could have nice cars, nice trucks. You could have a great lifestyle. At some point, that feminist is going to be tired of you. She is going to be sick and tired of you. She's going to want to change your behavior, change the way you dress, take away your friends, have you move to where she wants. That is why you cannot have a relationship with a feminist that is going to last. Because there will continually be a battle. It is a battle for control over you. And if you want to live your life in a continuous state of conflict, get a feminist. Get a feminist, because that's what you will get. Feminists' relationships are always doomed. Because they see what other princesses have and they want it. And let's say for some reason, you are able to convince the feminist that you make enough money. For some way, you're so powerful that she can't change your clothes. She can't change your behavior. The feminist can't manipulate you. You know, somehow you convince the feminist that she's getting enough. It's just, that's where the line is drawn. They will be looking for the bigger, better deal. The feminist that can't change you, that can't get more out of you, even though you're doing the best job you can, she's going to be looking for another man to satisfy her because she has the princess complex. The princess complex. She wants what she wants and she wants it now. She's fucking Veruca Saltz from the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She wants an Oompa Loompa now. Right? She wants you to get a hard-on on command. She wants you to satisfy her every whim at the moment. She wants you to read her mind. Even if you don't know you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. That is the problem with relationships with feminists. They've been indoctrinated to get what they want or get out. And when they get out, they take what they can. I've got to tell you some great stories. When I was in my early 20s, I didn't understand women to this level. I knew they were bitches. I knew feminists were a pain in the ass. The National Organization for Women was full of fucking Nazis, right? I knew it. But I didn't know the extent to which they were willing to go. This friend of mine, Mike, he was dating this broad. She said she was great in bed. She was really cool. He really liked her. You know, he was supervisor, lower management type level, and that was really good for a guy who was 23 or 24. He came home one day, and she took everything out of the house except his clothing. Everything. Everything. She took the toilet paper roll off of the wall, put the little bar back, but took the toilet paper. The bitch took the ice trays and the ice. Can you believe that shit? I don't know who bought what and who brought what into the relationship, but there was nothing sacred except his clothing. I believe she took the television, she took the VCR. This is back in the early 90s. She took everything. He was busting his ass. He had a nice car. He had a 5 CD changer in the trunk, which was really fucking bitching for 1992 or 3, whenever that was. You know, he had a nice setup. And she wasn't too good looking for him. And she stole his shit. This was the early 90s. This is almost 25 years ago this happened. Feminism ruins relationships. Why did she leave him? For another guy. I've got a friend that now lives in the Bay Area. His name is Jim. He had a girlfriend here where I live. He was older. He was like 15 years older than her. She likes men to take care of her. She monkey branches from man to man. This guy is a successful businessman. He's got houses. He knows his stuff. He was politically connected. Had a great car. just doing stellar on everything. She was good looking. He was older, but he's an older, handsome man. He came home one day, no idea when a 50-year-old man has a 35-year-old girlfriend. No idea. She took everything. The pots and pans, the silverware. Yes, again, the ice trays. I can't remember about the toilet paper because I think Jim was too busy shitting and never looking to see if he needed a wipe. This guy was crushed. He was doing everything. He was giving her exactly what she wanted. Everything. And she couldn't be satisfied with him. There are countless examples of this. Countless. Oh, gotta go. Gotta talk to a brother. You guys have a great day. Feminist relationships, doomed and destined to be doomed. Take care.